how are you doing today? And hello, beautiful Seren Stars, and welcome to your Oracle message reading. As always, this is a shorter reading. I say that, but it can go on for longer. But there are many other readings to choose from on my profile if you don't feel particularly drawn to this. And I think that's a good way to go. If you're not feeling drawn to it, don't just watch it for the sake of it as much as I want you to watch this video. I think any true medium or spiritual person will be telling you to keep your options open, is the words that I'm seeing here. And this flew out, so I'm going to go for this one. No way. No way. I pulled this one just now on another reading. I filmed them on one day where everything feels good and I've got the time to do this, and then I post them throughout the week, and they are timeless readings. It doesn't matter when they're posted. It doesn't matter when you watch the reading. Okay, it could be next year that you watch this one, but for this card to pop out is amazing. I'm absolutely speechless, as you can see here. So again, Princess of Autumn, cheerful, reliable, intelligent, mysterious, wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as promotion or scholarship is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. This message is obviously, I say to you, don't listen to people if they say it was meant for you. You must watch this, okay? But this one obviously was, if it's popping out twice, and if you find yourself here after watching yesterday's reading and this card came out, I am blown away. What other messages can you give me with this other than what, I've already gone over on the other reading? They're giving me, new opportunities again. I'm not sure if I just said that before the card came out there. There's definitely, they're giving me the word horizons. There's definitely something new on the horizon. They're giving me email, phone call. Did you put in for something a while ago and just kind of left it and thought, you're not going to hear, or you're not going to get on that course, or you're probably not even going to get an interview for that job? But again, they're showing me the cat with the cream, the cat that gets the cream. So whatever this is, you're getting this. And they give me the words, your heart's desire and more. So whatever this is you're thinking you'd like to achieve or you'd like to do, it's going to be better than you ever imagined. They're repeating the word scholarship. Yes, I think for a large proportion of you is to do with learning, being given this opportunity to do something amazing that you really thought you wasn't going to be able to do. Is it circumstances? They're showing me someone's circumstances, and they're showing me someone. It's a bit TMI. It's a bit more, may make some of you think, what on earth? But someone breastfeeding, okay. So again, it's linking into the cat that got the cream, but I think what they're trying to show me here and what I'm feeling with this woman, this beautiful mother breastfeeding a child, is maybe that, children came first before her career. Or maybe it's the opposite of the coin, because they give me different facets of the same message. Maybe you had your career and never thought that you would have a family or a child, or you wasn't able to have children, and suddenly, you're pregnant, you have this pregnancy and you have this baby, and it's like, so whatever that is to you that you never thought you would perhaps have or that was possible, is they're showing me here. And again, the cat that got the cream, and this mother's breastfeeding this baby, and it's like, so maybe some of you have been parents and thought, I'm never going to get to do that. I'm never going to get to have my learning or my degree or my college or whatever it is to you that you wanted to and dreamed of, okay, that would bring you happiness. It could be something completely out of the blue they're showing me, left field, something you just didn't think of, and then it brings you all this joy. Maybe it is an unexpected pregnancy, because they're showing me this woman breastfeeding here. But it can, again, also for some of you that had the career, had the university, had the college, but never thought you would become. And I'm feeling a bit like sad with it. So maybe some of you had lost pregnancies, lost babies, okay, and you never thought you'd hold that baby in your arms, okay. But they're showing me this here, this beautiful picture of this woman feeding her baby. So however that message fits with you, they're bringing you what you dreamed of, or beyond what you dreamed of, and so much more. Okay, and there's this contentment and this happiness. Okay, which is wonderful. Let's pull a crystal card, see what comes out. I can't believe that's come out twice like that. Cannot believe it. And normally if one flies out, I put it back in and shuffle more, because I like to put them in the bowl on these readings. I shuffle, put them in the bowl, and then take one. Well, that was obviously meant to. And anyone who thinks that's kind of set up, I just wouldn't waste anyone's time or my time. That's pointless. Okay, let's see what we get. A spirit and the cards. An extra card. Can we get to go this one? Wow, 2 of coins. We're getting a lot of 2s today. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this, and I'm probably going to completely ball this one up. Chirosocola. If I pronounced that wrong, please correct me. And as I'm looking at that, I'm seeing the words, and we've got this beautiful blue here, and I'm seeing the words, it's a boy, it's a boy, and then joy, so it's connecting in with this pregnancy. Again, we have a blue book here, and this cat is pointing to the blue book. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a boy. It could just be like metaphorically they're showing me, and it's connecting me in with that pregnancy and the breastfeeding and that kind of scenario that they were showing me there. But they're bringing lots of joy with this message of it's a boy, and I'm seeing like celebrations and those party things going off. Not that you want to let them off around a baby who's trying to sleep and be peaceful, but they're just giving me this celebration. Okay, it could also be for some of you, they're showing me the example of if you're starting a family, you're adopting. Okay, and our families and our extensions of our families are not always necessarily human. They can be pets too. Okay, so maybe you're adopting a fur baby or rescuing a fur baby, but I definitely feel for a large proportion of you it's going to be on the human side of pregnancy or motherhood or adoption of another human there. But there's so much happiness. We've got the 2 of coins, so you never know, some of you might be having twins, and that would be a bit of a surprise, wouldn't it? Okay, but they're bringing that in here, which is wonderful. What else can you give me with this message, please, Spirit? Just give me the word joy again. So much joy, and it's a boy. So congratulations if you've just had a baby. Congratulations if you're pregnant. Congratulations if you're trying to start a family. You're on that journey. Congratulations if you've done all of that and now you're going back to sort of learning or a career, whichever way. Again, the flip side of the coin, that it fits with you, but the message remains the same. Just bringing me so much happiness here with this. Okay, and the blue with the throat chakra, it's like, and I see this woman and she's kind of screaming out in happiness and celebrating. That's beautiful here. Thank you, Spirit and the cards, for bringing me these messages to give to everyone across the globe. I'm completely lost, well, not completely lost for words because I'm still talking, slightly lost for words and blown away by this message today. And I thank you so much, Spirit, for helping me each day with these readings, and I thank you for being here with me each day for these readings. Okay, so that's the end of this reading today, and I feel this with so much love, so much light, so much joy and happiness, and I will see you in your next reading. God bless. How amazing is that? So I'm just going to pop in the end of the reading before this one, which was the same card that came out, so you can see how I transitioned from one reading to the other, and there was no kind of editing and messing around with the cards, and
just how this magic works at times. Okay, let's get on to that piece of evidence for you to watch.
With this card and the energy, so you will know what that means to you, to your individual circumstances there. The message remains the same. Okay. Thank you for joining me today on that wonderful reading. And I thank Spirit and the cards. I surround this with so much love and so much light and so many blessings. And I will see you in the next reading. God bless. The second cat. The second cat or third cat? That's a lovely one. One more and then we will be done for today, because I've got to edit that little one. I want to get up. I'll put one of these up first. And then hello. No, take two. How are you doing today? And hello, beautiful Seren Stars, and welcome to your Oracle message reading. As always, this is a shorter reading. I say that, but it can go on for longer. But there are many other readings to choose from on my profile if you don't feel particularly drawn to this. And I think that's a good way to go. If you're not feeling drawn to it, don't just watch it for the sake of it, as much as I want you to watch this video. I think any true medium or spiritual person will be telling you to keep your options open, is the words that I'm seeing here. And this flew out, so I'm going to go for this one. No way. No way. I pulled this one just now on another reading. I filmed them on one day where everything feels good, and I've got the time to do this, and then I post them throughout the week, and they are timeless readings. It doesn't matter when they're posted. It doesn't matter when you watch the reading. Okay, it could be next year that you watch this one, but for this card to pop out is amazing.
See how magical is that? You know, small miracles and big miracles happen every day. So this message was obviously meant to reach many of us. Thank you for watching till the end, and I will see you in your next reading. God bless.